Alright, welcome back. Yesterday my wife and I built a sandbox to our son. We'd like to show you how we did it and perhaps give you some tips and ideas for how you can build a sandbox on your own and also save some money if you want to. So the reason why we wanted to build a sandbox was because we think the ones you can buy in the stores are a little too small. Also I had leftover materials we could use and I also have some tools for building it. That actually helped us save 160 euros. So that's also a bonus. But let's check out what tools and materials we used and show you some tips. So this is how the sandbox looks like. What do you think? Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Yeah. It is 2 meters wide and 2 meters and 50 long. We put a top board on each of the sides so kids and the adults can sit on. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see what kind of materials and tools we used. So this is the materials we used. The boards are approx 16 centimeters, 2 inches thick. We used 2x4s for the corners, some 90s and some 55 millimeters screws. One thing about the screws, or if you use nails, always make sure they don't stick out on the other side of the boards you are screwing them into, because if they stick out a little bit on the opposite side, kids can hurt themselves. So always make sure to check your screws and your nails. The only thing we bought was actually this tarp here. We have to put it on as a cover for the sandbox because we have cats. If they find sand around, they will start using the sandbox as their toilet. So make sure to have something to cover the sandbox if you have cats or there are animals around your property. And this is the tools we used: the miter saw, the drill, my wife's beautiful pink pencil, tape measure, and some bits to change on the different types of screws. And also it can be handy to have an angel. One way I like to do it when I'm measuring, for an example on this 2x4. So let's say it should be 20 centimeters. I like to put a mark on 20, and I like to use the angel and make a line all over, because it makes it easier for you to saw. And also when I'm cutting, I like to have the blade on the right, on the other side of the measure like this. So I always check before I start the saw. You should wear some protection for your eyes, and then we cut. Another way you can mark the 2x4s is by simply doing like this. And there you go. And I also keep the blade right on the other side of the mark. Ah, pretty easy. So this is how we did it in the corners. We cut the 2x4s at the same height as the boards, screwed the board into the stud from this side, and then we took the opposite side like that, and we put a screw into the board and also into the 2x4. One screw in the top board and down into that board, and one screw into the other board. And by doing so, you are connecting and making the corners nice and steady.
innsida av banen. Og så snur jeg meg nedover.
Ja.
Så snur vi hele tiden. Så langt inn. Det vet du, det kan vi jo. Fint. Litt lenger ned, kanskje.
So thanks for stopping by here in Vesterålen. I hope you got some good ideas for your own projects, some tips, and yeah, that's about it. And let me know what you think in the comments, and also make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and share them with your friends. Thanks and have a nice day.